Alright, so back to this. Hopefully you're seeing the screen right now. Had some issues, I guess. I'm still a bit new to OBS and what is recognized as a game versus a window. Because what's weird is that, you know, if I switch to game capture, right, which I'll do right now, it won't recognize either that or it'll just be funky. But for this, I needed to use window capture for it. Regardless, audio should be the same. But we're back to this. You're probably wondering what you're looking at. And I mean, it's been a minute since I've done anything, right? I mean, I've essentially just played 40 parts straight of a Rejuvenation. But I wanted to take a little break. And the main thing is that no real DDLC mods have piqued my interest as of late. So, you know, but this was something that stuck its head out, right? Essentially, it's a T-Colo-like game. If you remember that game series, it's been a minute since anything's come out of that. Yeah, I mean, what was it? When did I play Chapter 3 of that? It was probably close to what? I think 2 years ago? And then I think I played the original Chapter 1, 2, like 3 or 4. I don't even remember. It's been a minute. But... And I will say I refuse to play mods for that game just because it's like pure gooner bait and like fetish content. Because at least, you know, and this is something I've been thinking about, like, because, you know, some people do like try to act as if it's like a super deep game. I mean, not really. I mean, there's parts of it that I think with regards to, and funny enough, I might use this picture as the thumbnail, but I came across a like remix of one of the songs, and it had this picture as part of it, and it sort of made me realize, you know, or that like when it comes to that deeper discussion about the game, it's more about it falls into that category of like a tragedy of what could have been, you know, in terms of like, oh, if these two were completely normal human beings, right, this is what it could have been instead of, you know, what we got, right? I think Amori is a game that also, similarly enough, falls into that category, but more so around a specific event, obviously, Mari's passing, you know, but besides the point, we're playing this game. I have zero idea what it's about. Hopefully it's not ass. We'll see. But yeah, I just want to take a little break from Rejuvenation. This might be like 2 or 3 parts. I have zero idea how long this actual game is. I imagine it's very similar to, like, let's say, okay, what is it? So options, so Z is to click yes, always dash. So I just need to kind of figure out, so Z is yes, X is no. All right, arrow keys, continue. God damn, how many? 50 fucking save files. There's no way we need that many. New game. Let's go new game. Damn, we got Housefire. Freaking, who are we? I was gonna say, freaking demon behind us. What the hell? You know. Damn, frickin' we got the baby from the house fire. Maria, I was gonna say, come on, man, don't scroll too far down. I don't want to have to fucking censor this shit. It better not be like nudity. If there's nudity, yeah. To be fair, I'm pretty sure the flag on my channel is lifted by this point, so I can probably just upload it anyway. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, come on, man. Like, at least give me a heads up if you're gonna do it. But you know, we're good. We're good. We're still good. Damn, who the fuck is knocking on the goddamn door? Oh, Jesus. So Embarrassed died. Okay, let's look at this room layout. So, bro, it's 5 p.m. somewhere. Alcoholic t-shirt. Okay, who sleeps in the other bed? Because I was going to say, we get that shitty-ass mattress in the corner. I say ideal bed. I think, well, to be fair, I'd say move her bed to the back. But then it's weird because, like, the window isn't centered. So you'll be essentially sleeping right below. I mean, I'd say like average room layout though. Like nothing too crazy. I like the desk. I'm actually a fan of desk up against the window. So funny enough, my desk isn't up. So my desk is like an L shape and it's in the corner of the room, but part of it extends in front of the window, but that's entirely based on where my fucking Ethernet port is. Where am I going with this? Oh, yeah, but I like the desk in front of the window. I guess they got that shit covered up, though, so it kind of renders it useless, but... all right, let's get on. Whoa, okay. Interesting ass item. I don't have a single item. Options, same. Controls, I'm swap. Interesting. So we get swap characters at some point. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me pause real quick. I'm going to blow my nose. Yeah, discovering the pause feature on OBS has, like, massively increased my quality of life. Jesus. So save. Let's do this. I mean, obviously going to be save file fucking 1. O2 bedroom. Oh, Maria PJs. That's the model. O2 bedroom. Damn, what the fuck are some of these some weird ass stats we got going on? All right, let's just try to interact with shit. All right, well. All right, this is the crib. Oh, and that's all right. So here we got the crib. Let's see what's in the fridge. Not a lot, not a lot. All right, got the... This just can wait. You have an idiot. All right, I imagine that idiot is the child, you know. No time for coffee. That's... I was going to say that's rough. I got my coffee right now, but I imagine this is the person that we ended up taking from whatever fire, you know. Got the freaking box TV. What year is this? Goddamn, you know, freaking... Box TV. Oh, they're not in here. Who the fuck is at the front door then? You're late. Nobody's at... Oh, frickin', is this our boss? Damn, he's got fat ass fucking palm. But nobody's at the store. Also, I was gonna say, so, all right, my boss has my address, but that I work in like a very, you know, what would you call it? Basically, I work for a very, like, I don't want to say niche, but I work in I don't want to say sector, but, like, I work in a job environment where that's necessary. But if you're just, like, the average fucking Joe working at a store, like, I feel like your boss shouldn't have your address. I mean, maybe they do, because, like, it might be related to, like, whatever pay stubs you get, you know? Yeah, I was going to say, like, an hour ago. Yeah, it's not even 7 yet, you know? The damn alarm clock. Bitch, dude, that's how you know this is old as shit. I don't know a single person who doesn't just use their phone as an alarm. Like, this must be, like, again, I was born in on the fucking millennia. You know, I was born on the millennia, right? The good old, big old 2000, right? You know, so this must be before my time because freaking, you know, we have the freaking box TVs and analog alarm clocks. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, that Loki, I'd be pissed if I was the fucking... her boss. I'd be like, brother, like, you know, so you just single-handedly, like, but also I feel like her boss should know that, like, okay, she's not, like, clearly not the most reliable fucking person, like, but I'd be pretty fucking pissed, you know. More people aren't renting movies at 10 in the morning. Oh, you work at, where do you fucking work? Let me guess. Oh, you work at a Blockbuster, right? You work at was it Redbox TV or whatever? I don't even know. Yeah, I'd be pissed. Like, I'd be pissed if I were her boss. I'd be like, come on, man. Like, at least, like, you know. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, come on. At least you gotta fucking, like, be like, oh, that's my fault. I'll get on it, you know. Instead of, like, be snarky as hell. Like, yeah, that's how you should fucking. That's low key on Maria. That's low key on Maria. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of on her. Like. At least if, you know, she had the defunct fucking alarm clock, you know, at least, you know, not be an asshole when, you know, your freaking boss calls you out for not fucking opening. But, like, I mean, for me, it's the freaking analog alarm clocks. Like, yeah, it should get going, you know. Like, goddamn. Also, I was going to say, clearly, you know, our brother is not in the house at the moment, right? So it's a question of where he is. Trust that. Yeah, I was going to say, come on, man. Like, that brown nose doesn't. All right. Now we can move on. urine. Freaking dogs pissing. Who? Hold on. Lean to the woods. I was gonna say you got freaking missing poster. The broken egg. Oh, freaking. Craving pancakes, you know. Hey, if you would just bring it. Oh, that. Hey, we beat the game. We beat the game. We speed ran that shit. You know, fuck our brother, fuck the job. Hey, we going on out of here. Come on, man. Man, that's tough. Also, I was gonna say, hey, if you're showing up late, if you got the money, which I doubt she does, friggin' show up with food, right? Be like the guy who brings in a box of donuts, you know. I just like they'll forget box of donuts, you know, friggin' box of coffee. People will forget, you know. Gentlemen's Club, you know. Today's the day. The Bennett Hall Gentlemen's Club. Frickin'. I've never actually been in one of those places, surprisingly. Damn, we gonna talk to the local crackhead? You know. I'm just interacting with everything I can. What's this cap? You know. Damn, I was gonna say, freaking, who is this shadow figure behind there? Bruh, dude, hey, why we dogging on people just trying to get their fucking, you know, film? Like, come on, man. Hey, he just wants to get his goddamn film. What if it's his off day? What if it's his day off of work, right? What if it's his just, like, one day off he gets? He's like, oh, I want to go, you know, rent a film, right? You know, and enjoy my off day, right? You know. Damn, and he's trying to be polite, too. Like, come on, man. Why are you dogging on my man like that? You know. Yeah, friggin' dude, this is like a nice ass customer. Like, he could be bitching you out, like, oh, why the fuck? Why aren't you? He could have been bitching you out, but instead he's being polite. Come on, man. But I feel like, you know, this is like peak like doomer mentality though. Like a lot of doomers just have that kind of mentality. You know. All right, what do you want? Rent these two, you know. Yeah, like I was gonna say. Hey, why are we dogging on him? Why are we dogging on him? Yeah, see, dude, that's like the optimal customer. You know, nice, polite, knows what he wants, pays for it, and leaves. Like, I don't know why Miss Doomer over here is dogging on him for that. Like, come on, man. Like, all right. So is to check if all the prices, you know. Damn, I was gonna say, did I just get tricked into doing a fucking job simulator? The fuck? Mystery liquid. Damn, oh, I mean, I imagine there's... Alright, so what does this guy want? Damn, right? I was gonna say, what the fuck? He just sits here? Damn, what the hell? Doesn't do shit. Alright, well, so what's... Yeah, give me the mop. God damn it. Get some better fucking lighting back here. Got toys? Wait, what kind of, you know, I was gonna say, freaking adult toys, you know, those. Yeah, I was gonna say, we got some fucking lighting back here, like, goddamn. Alright, let's clean up the mystery liquid. Yeah, so they said in the back, but like... Alright, and I need to stock... I imagine, is this where you go to stock the freaking tapes? There we go. And then probably right. Yeah, cheap plastic. All right, go here. Hey, how are you doing, man? All right. Wait, how are we cleaning? How did we clean that up from the fucking inside? Hold on. How did we clean that up from the inside? How is that even possible? Also, so the freaking price tags, they said were in the back. Oh, they're right here. All right, you know, did those just spawn? I swear those weren't there before. Well, let's just freaking, there we go. Dude, we just got tricked into playing Job Simulator. Damn, at least, low key, like, at least, you know, they give her a seat or something, right? Give her, like, a fucking stool, you know? All right, I was going to say, why was this one significant? Who just walked into the door? Who? Oh, is this, I imagine this person who looks cannily like us is probably our brother, right? Yep, that checks out. I was going to say, you know, let's see. Bruh, dude, get the fuck out. We're on shift. What the hell is he doing? Frickin', you know, the people in the store, like, who the hell is this goofball, you know? They actually finished my task for a day. What? I was going to say, the fuck does this guy do for work, you know? After I put this package. Oh, he works here, you know. Does he just do the night shift, you know? Damn, yeah, do your fucking job, loser. All right, you know. Oh, Matthew, Maria, damn, parents, you know, couldn't pick more similar names, you know. Yeah, doing your goddamn job. You know, I hate people who say, like, what's the... That's the shit that pisses me off. All right, weekends is a different story because that actually makes sense because you get time off. But, dude, people will be like, all right, what's the plan for a day? And it'll be like a Wednesday. And it's like, brother, I'm working. I got work today. I got work tomorrow. The fuck you mean, what's the plan for today? You know, like... The fuck you mean I was gonna say, what do you mean risk your neck? Like, you're not doing anything illegal, you know, you're just working a job, like, goddamn, you know. All right, oh, well, I was also, damn, you know, what the fuck is in those deliveries, you know, doing some little, probably fucking laundering, you know, like, goddamn, you know. He's probably, yeah, I was gonna say, so what does this guy do, you know? Yeah, and I guess he is asking. Well, he probably should. I imagine he sleeps in the other bed in that room, so he probably should have known that, you know, unless he just naturally gets up earlier than her, you know. Damn, at least these two don't have a fucking Andrew Ashley fucking relationship, you know, fucking in the literal sense, right? You know. Damn, I was gonna say, what fucking drawings? What the hell is he drawing, you know? How come he gets a stool and you don't? All right. Oh, do we need... I was gonna say, we need to talk to him. The rig hut... Alright, bro. Alright. Come on, man. We, you know, good for you. Good for you, right? We did not ask for all that. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Good for you. We did not ask for all that, you know. Damn, what the fuck? And you haven't? Bruh, at least, you know, hey, freaking, to be fair, like, and this is something that I have an issue with. If you do literally nothing but work, you're not gonna fucking, like, meet or find anyone, right? Like, that's, you know, and work relationships don't even go there, right? You're not gonna find anyone if you just all you do is work and go home and don't do anything else. Like, that's the reality. And again, I'm guilty of this, right? You know, I mean, I'm playing this fuck ass game, right? That should be apparent, you know. But so Maria, you know, that like femcel. But this guy also like, come on, man. Nobody asked for your whole like, you know, what's the rig? You know, what's the rig? You know, security guards. Hey, freaking, you don't know how. Maybe she's a freak, you know. Hey, maybe she's a freak. Come on, man. Like you don't know, you know. Selling the movie, man. We're just selling it. Why would we suggest something else? Just there's no way this. Oh my God, you know. All right. Hey, at least. All right. So funny enough, what happened was I clicked X, trying to save, because I wanted to see if I could. Which I was gonna say. You know, I wanted to click X to try to, hey, at least we got him as, hey, don't worry about him, you know. Damn, all right, come on, man, all right. To be fair, the dude's being nosy, but, you know, damn, what the fuck, he sprinted the fuck out of that door. What's he even drawing, you know? I was gonna say, like, what is he... Also, we don't actually know what this guy is, so seemingly he's probably like peddles drugs or something, or whatever unknown illegal thing in those packages, right? Matthew Willows. I was gonna say, you know, freaking. All right, what does this guy want? 1988, the Red Rocket Jumper, loud customer. Probably not. I mean, shit, I don't fucking know. That specific. How the fuck would you know, you know? Cessla. Okay, well, what's the fucking, Well, I mean, because here's the thing. Display case, it's not the actual fucking product. Like, you know, so, because if it is a display case, then there's no actual procs in there. It's just, you know, the replicas that show what you have, right? But if it is, you know, the actual thing that, like, you would need to have a copy of it to be able to actually sell it. Like, or at, like, again, you know. Now we can talk with Matthew. Man, fucking nobody. This guy doesn't even work here. I was gonna say freaking. Bro, I was gonna say freaking dude checked every single store in town. Like. Hey, how about tomorrow we just blow this guy's shit smooth off? Like. Report him to the authorities, you know. And again, that's the thing, like, you know, because then, okay, then they start snooping into your own life, right? And Lord knows what these two got behind closed doors, like, of customer service, you know. Worried about what? I was going to say, quit being around the bush, you know. Yeah, and again, I mean, I was going to say it was the most obvious thing in the world, but. Damn, time to close. Who the fuck is still in the store? Like. Yeah, I was gonna say, freaking dude, that's like, you gotta recognize, hey, that's a tomorrow task, you know. Yo, he good? Yo, you good? My man, what's up? Like, Also, does anyone hear that little thump? What is this guy? Dude, I want to know what this guy draws. Like, he's been drawing all pompous ass. Hey, dude, that's a... All right, come on, man. Like, that's a... Like, here's the thing. That's reasonable. Like, walking into a store and asking if they're still open. Because then you could just say, oh, no, we're closing. And he'll be like, all right, my bad. I'll be back tomorrow. If he just walked in and started doing shit, like, as it's on the verge of closing, okay, different story. But come on, man. Like, he's being polite. He's like, that's a valid question. Like, you know, like, it's like, he's literally asking. You could say, no, we're not. And then he'll leave, right? You know, freaking. Okay, yeah, you should have just said, no, you're closed. You know, you said, we're closing. Damn. Okay, all right, now he's just yapping. So did he just fucking steal him? Wait, what the fuck is he talking about? Holy shit. Okay, this guy's just yapping. The fuck is going on? What the hell is it? Oh, so is this what this guy's been drawing? You know. So this is through Matthew's POV. Interesting. So we see him drawing, again, Lord knows what's on the right, you know. Damn, and so this is interesting. This is through his POV, right? Hey, we're going to try, you know. So then, all right. So how the fuck does this guy manage his own job of potentially peddling illegal shipments? You know, when this is like his POV and what he sees. I would not trust this man with like anything, much less like illegal, like blatantly illegal shit. You know. Buy 9. Oh, and I can save, right? And I'm in Matthew, you know. All right. What's behind us? Bruh, this is that pompous ass customer. Oh shit, he's coming our way. Hold on, hold on. Oh shit. Oh fuck, we're fucked. Wait, what? Damn, that guy, what the hell was that guy on about? And who the fuck is this last guy in the back, you know? I was gonna say, I imagine it just doesn't exist. You know, it's quite possible that whoever this is doesn't exist. You know, I say this as if you can see me point at the screen, but this dude, right? I imagine they just don't exist. Oh, they actually do. Who the fuck is that guy then? Yo, man, you good? Like, you know, we're closing up soon, my guy. Damn, is this guy? I was gonna say, what is this guy just been? You know. Damn, this guy just sat in the store for the entire fucking. You might as well just give him a fucking job, like, at that point. All right. Let's see. So, all right, at this point, just save. Did I? What? Okay, I just freaking. So, I mean, we seemingly did. All right. Let me check the back one more time. Oh, I can't. All right, well. All right. Then what else am I supposed to... The fuck is that noise? I was gonna say, no one else hear that? What didn't we check? I need to stop, like, okay, so what are we missing when it comes? Oh, are we supposed to take out the freaking trash? Is that what it is? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, come on, man. What are we doing? Like, do I need to check literally every single, like, thing? What are we missing here? I feel like there's no way this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I literally just supposed to turn off the lights? God damn it. All right. I'm just a fucking idiot. All right. And now we can make our way back home. This guy good? Yeah, we have to fucking, you know, do our checks, right? So, all right. I'm just wondering, who the fuck is trusting this guy who's, like, very clearly not mentally stable to, like, do their like, definitely illegal shipments? Like, damn, what the fuck? But now we gain this guy's backstory. Yeah, drugs, you know. Freaking Fent. What the fuck? PG up Q. I'm clicking Q. So does it actually, so interesting. So what's, you can see, you know, the difference in the which I'm gonna play as this guy for now because, you know, damn, yeah, that was a good one, you know. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, yeah, the Bennett Gentlemen's Club. You know, who the fuck lives here? The Broken Egg. Can we get some food? I was gonna say, freaking, I do, because, like, you know, I don't really take the bus now, I just drive. But in freaking college, I would always go and use the bus system, you know. Damn, got freaking whole ass mushroom here, you know. Alright, I just wanted to see, you know. Damn, what the fuck? My beers, you know. Alright, where the fuck are you supposed to buy those goddamn things? Oh. Hold on, am I supposed to buy from that fucking kiosk? God damn it, so I literally did everything besides the one thing I was supposed to do. Damn, we got a fucking demon. Is that Cain? You know. Collection of number 2 pencils. That's such a... Oh, well, I guess it's because he's an artist, you know. 6-pack of brews, you know. The usual freaking... I know she's a 6-pack a night type of gal, you know. I know that when I see one. But freaking... Usually, alright. I've never bought from kiosks. I'll usually just get at freaking... usually Walmart or, like, gas station, you know. And I'll usually go for, like, 12 packs. If they sell more, you know, sure, but it's like, because the problem is, and this is the issue, if you go for 6 packs, right, you're just gonna be tempted to drink the entire thing. Then it's like, you know, you gotta moderate, right? You know, actual alcohol. You know, I got the freaking, the demon's about to get you. You know. Damn, so I literally did everything besides the one, damn, you know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save here, and then we'll continue in the next one. And I'm curious if we do this now. And I mean, hold on, where's the freaking items? So, damn, is it because we bought them as, oh, well, I guess, it's just not relevant, but we're gonna, hello? All right, let's save and end it here, right? We're gonna, continue on in the next one and see what this game comes out to, right? Lord knows this guy's seeing fucking demons, you know, he's probably just a schizophrenic. But then the question is, okay, what was that whole thing, you know, that whole little intro cutscene, right? You know, what that's about, right? And how that relates to where we're at now. But with that, don't got anything else to say. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.